Good morning. Uh, Online students, is my voice is loud and clear? Online students, is my voice is loud and clear? Okay, done guys. So let's start the session. So in the last class, we are discussing about the Python, and we have seen the Python introduction and everything, and how to set the working directory in the Jupyter notebook. So, and we have also seen how to write the comments and what is the purpose of comments. Next, after the comments, next in today's topic, we are going to discuss variables and print output. Okay, how to print the output in the Python. So these are the two things which we are going to cover in the today's class. So before moving to the variables, here we have to understand first values. What is meant by values? So values are nothing but what we want to store. So here we are having two types of values are there. One is numerical values, one is non-numerical values. So based on the different types of values, we are going to have different data types. So for example, if you are having a numerical value, so based on the numerical, based on the value, based on value, data type in Python will be decided. Data type will be decided. Now, what is this data type and why it will be decided? And what is those things, all these things, let us understand one by one. Okay. Now, the point is very simple. If I have to, 1 minute. So let's take an example here. For example, I'm having an object. This is the object. Now, what is meant by object? Our object where the value is stored. So let's take a simple example for our understanding. So here there is a person, one person. The person name is SRK. Okay, he is the person. And he is going to locate in a building. One building will be there. In one building, he will be resided. And the particular building, type of the building will be there. Type of the building. And for that building, one name will be there. And the same building, one address will be there. So like this, once a person is located means, and why all these things are required, building is required to store the value. For example, a single person is staying. For a single person, even a single room apartment is sufficient. For example, two members are staying. For two members also either single bedroom or with respect to accordingly. For example, 10 members are staying. So our 20 members are staying. So according to the number of members and according to the facilities and whatever the requirements, the type of the building we are going to select. For example, one type of person is there. He wants only with respect to some kind of luxurious. Some person doesn't want any kind of furniture. A normal things also okay. Some person without a sofa set or without a dining or nothing, he is not going to accept. So here different types of people, different types of mentalities. And according to the type of people and requirements, we are going to choose the type of the building. Similarly here in the Python, we are having the value which we are going to store. So which we are going to use in the future. Okay, once it is stored, we are going to use in the future. For example, your current balance. Your current bank balance, I'm going to store in an object. For example, your current bank balance is 1 lakh rupees. I'm going to store in the one object. And you are going to withdraw some money. Okay, 10,000 rupees you have withdrawn. Now, what is your current balance should be there means current balance is equal to 1 lakh minus 10,000, which is 90,000 should be stored in the again in the object. So that value I want to store, which value want to store, that one you have to write in the object. Sir, I don't want to store means no need to write in the object. Okay. Now, so here the value, what are the values there? Based on the value, that data type is decided. So first one is here building is there. The building is called as here object. What are the building we are having? That is called as object. What is the type of building is there? That is called as data type. And the name of the building is there. Here also it is called as variable name. Name is called as here variable name. Address is called as here also address. Address of the object. So here based on the person, for example, SRK is staying means for SRK single bedroom without furniture or anything is also okay. For another person, he requires with lot of furniture. Even it is a single bedroom also, he requires lot of furniture. So as per the requirements, we are going to select the object. So here the object, what is the type of the object is only called as data type. Type of object. So the type of the object will be decided based on the value. Now once we understand what are the different types of values are available, then we'll understand automatically what are the for different types of values, different types of data types will be available. So now what are the different types of values are there means, first one is called as numerical value without decimal. A numeric value without decimal. A numerical value without decimal is the first one. And for this one, we are going to use the int data type. Data type we are going to use is int data type in Python. And sir, are we going to use? No, it is going to select automatically. Dynamic programming. So it selects automatically. You'll understand one by one. I'll show in the today's class each and everything. Okay, next one is numerical value with decimal. Okay, numerical value with decimal. That is sign is anything. Example purpose, you can take 12.45 like this. And this is in terms of you are going to take number as 46. Something. Example. 46 minus 94 minus 90. Any number. Plus or minus or 0, that is okay. But it should not have the decimal. Here also 12.45 minus 18.28. Anything plus or minus is okay, but it should have the decimal. So that comes under numeric without with decimal, which is considered as the float data type. Float. Next, coming to the third one is called as we are having non-numeric. Non-numeric data. What are the non-numerical data we are having? These two comes under numerical data. These two comes under numerical, and the second one we are having is non-numerical. Now in the non-numerical, we are having first one is text characters. So within the text characters also, we are having first one is called as caps lock true and false. Only these two, caps lock true and caps lock FALSC. Only these two comes under Boolean data type. These two comes under Boolean data type. Only these two. Now other than these two, any text. Other than these two, any text comes under string data type. Other than these two, anything comes under string data type, which we call it as in shortcut string, str. And for this shortcut is boll, bool, just bool. Okay, so any text other than true and false, other than these two, anything comes under this category. Is the point is clear? So now, sir, for example, I'm having text examples of text. Only English characters can be there. So whenever you're having text characters, you have to use in the quotes, either single quote or double quote. Only text can be there. Text and alphabets, text and numerics can be there. Yes, 1, 2, 3. Text and numeric can be there. And text along with the space can be there. Any special characters, space, colons, at the rate of anything. It is a combination of anything. No restriction. But only thing is, it has to be in the inverted commas. Whatever the text characters other than non-numerical data, that has to be in the this. Is the points are clear? Next. So now next we are going to come into the concept called as variables. Next concept is called as variables. Now what is meant by variables? Variables are nothing but which is used to store the data. Okay, store. Variables are used for storing the values in the memory location, that is in RAM. In the RAM, they are used to store the data. So they'll create an object and they'll store in the object the values. In Python, the variables are dynamic. Dynamic means we no need to declare the data type, automatically takes. Or that declaration of data type happens automatically when you assign a value to a variable. When you assign one value to a variable. Now, whatever you are having assigning a value to a variable, right side whatever you are having is called as value. Left side whatever you are having is called as variable. In between you are going to write equal to. Okay. Now, whenever you have written like this, x is equal to 1, it is going to create one object with value. It stores the value inside, not the variable name. Value inside, variable name outside like this, x. Okay. So just it is going to create x is equal to 1. So right side you have to write what are the value, whether it is a int value, float value, boolean value or string value, you have to write on the right side. Left side you have to write the variable name. The variable name on the left side, whatever you are writing on the left side, the variable name is also called as identifiers. Now point is very simple. What is variable? Variable means which is used to store the value, used to store a value inside the object, in a object. Okay, that is variable. Now for variable, name is there. The name is called as identifiers. So variable, we are having in the Python, variables are there like that. Some many things are there in the Python. Like example, variables are there, and functions are there. Libraries, modules are there. Libraries are there. And multiple things are there, right? So for all these things, names will be there. Function also name is there, function name. Like print is a function name. ID, like this we are having some function names. In the last class I have told you about print. I have executed the print function. Do you remember? Print hello. So this is one of the function. I have executed one of the function. Now this function, what is this function name is print. Whatever you are having outside, that is the name of the function. So for all these things, names are there. Names are called as identifiers. Whether it is a variable name, whether it is a function name, whether it is a module name, whether it is a library name, anything is called as identifier. And the rules of identifier, there are some rules of identifier. We can't use as per our choice the identifiers. There are certain rules of the identifiers, right? The rules of identifiers only is called as syntax in Python. Okay, that is Python syntax. Okay, every programming language will have some rules. Already I have told you, every programming language will have some syntax which is called as rules. Now, what are the rules of these identifiers? Let's see what are the rules of identifiers. First rule, rule number 1, the variable name must start with a letter, that is alphabet, any alphabet, either with small a to small z or caps lock a to caps lock z, anything, or underscore. It can even start with the underscore. First character in the variable name, the first one should be either small letters a to z or underscore. The variable accepts only underscore symbol, means inside the entire variable name, it accepts only underscore. Other than underscore, nothing will be accepted in the entire variable name. A variable name cannot start with a number. Variable name can start only with the alphabets or only with the underscore. Variable name cannot start with a number. Variable name can contain combination of alphanumeric. Alphanumeric means alphabet followed by numerical values, that is A1, A2, like this. Variable names are case sensitive. They are case sensitive, means small letters and caps lock letters both are different. That object is different, this object is different, both are not same. And let us see one example for all these things. Okay, first let's start with in the spider. I'm executing in the spider. Now why I'm showing you in the spider, the first example, why I'm showing in the spider, because the reason in the spider I'm having an advantage called as this window, called as help window. In the spider, total 3 windows are there. First window is called as editor window, where you are going to write the edit code and everything. Second window is called as help window. Third window is called as console window. In the console window, output will be printed. What are the output you are having, right? Now here I'm writing the variable name called as a is equal to 10. Okay, this is the one. So first right side part, what is the right side part? Int value. It is a int. So it is going to, for int, you don't need to write the inverted commas. For int, float and boolean, for these three of them, you don't need to write the inverted commas. Only for the strings, we have to add the inverted commas. Right? A is equal to 10. Now when I have written the a is equal to 10, it is going to create one object 10 like this. And it is going to give the name a. Okay? The moment I execute, after executing, it will create the object. Now, as of now, I have written only. So object is created means no, you have not executed now. Though you have written also, you have not executed. So how to execute means by clicking on this, we are going to execute. So once I click on this, see here, object A with the value 10 and the data type it is selecting as 10. Now what is the size? Size is 1 means in that object only one value is available. Okay, sir, can we store multiple values also? Yes, we can store, but that is advanced data types that will come into the next concept. First, we'll complete the basic data types. Okay, we can even store the multiple values also. Multiple values if you want to store. Okay, to store the multiple values. Next one is to store multiple values. We are going to use some additional data types, objects, special objects. What is this data types means? First one is list, second one is tuple, third one is set, and fourth one is dictionary. These are the four which are used to store multiple values in an object. To store a single value in an object, we are using int, float, boolean, and string. To store multiple values, list, tuple, set, and dictionary. Right? Now, so here, for example, I'm going to store in the B is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. Multiple values. Multiple means more than one. So how many values are there? 3 values are there. So it is going to store in the tuple. Tuple it is going to allocate and 3 values are stored and it is going to say size is 3. 3 means 3 numbers are there. 3 values are there. So it is going to take into the advanced data type. Right? Now, as per the rules, what is the first rule? It has to start with the alphabet, small letters and caps lock or underscore. So I'm going to take C is equal to 28 minus 28 minus 28. So minus 28. So I'm going to write like this. See, minus 28 is considered as the int type. So this is okay. Now I'm going to take caps lock C. Caps lock C is equal to 45. Whether caps now, if I ask what is there in the caps lock C is 45. What is there in the caps lock small c is minus 28. Both are different. Now, for example, if I'm asking C plus 100, small c plus 100 means what is the answer? Minus 28 plus 100, which is 72. If I ask caps lock C plus 100, what is the answer? 145. Both are different. In that variable that is different, this variable is different. Okay, that is the meaning of case sensitive. Okay, if you are writing small letter AGE, age is equal to 28. Something you are writing like this. Caps lock AGE is equal to 29. Okay, this one is different, that is different. Both are different. Both are not same. For example, caps lock A, caps lock G, small e is equal to 30. That is also different. A different object. Can you see here? Each object you can see here. All the variables what are available here and what is the value inside the object you can see here. That advantage is there in the Spyder. The same thing you are not having in the Jupyter Notebook. The same thing you are not having in the PyCharm. You are not having in any other thing. The advantage only is available in the Spyder. Is the point is clear? Now, next, variable name can start with the underscore also. A underscore A is equal to 92. I'm writing something. The moment I click on this, here it is executed successfully, but here you are not seeing underscore 9. Where is underscore 9? Sorry, underscore A. Where is underscore A variable? Not available. Why it is not available? Because it is a private variable. Whichever the variable name starts with the underscore, they are called as private variables. The variable name which starts with the underscore is called as private variable. Sir, what is the advantage of private variable? For example, in your mobile phone, you are having some app or some message or something, and you are going to click on the hide, and it will be hide. Others it is not visible, but you know that is available, right? That is available, whether it is a message, whether it is a folder, or whether it is an app, whatever it is, you know that it is available, but for others, it is not visible. Then, for example, if you are clicking on the hide button in the backend, how it is going to store in the RAM, you know, by using the private variable. For example, if I want to store SRK, one message, SRK, I came to data analytics course. I joined in data analytics course. Something you are writing like this, and this one has to be hide. Others should not see this one. Automatically it will be assigned to a private variable like underscore A or underscore something. Not only A, B, C, anything, but underscore. First letter should be underscore. Then that will be hide. It will not be visible for others, but we know it is available. Sir, we know it is available now. Then how to see that value inside that means, then in that case we have to go with the print A underscore A. Then automatically the value will be printed. Value is printed, object is created, but it is going to have in terms of private variable. Okay, underscore A is underscore. Anything starting with the underscore is considered as a private variable. Okay, next one. So first example completed. That is small a, caps lock A, and underscore. Now next, it accepts only underscore symbol. For example, A at the rate of 1 is equal to 29, 30, something I'm writing like this, or 35. A underscore 1, if you try, it will throw the error. Why? Because as per the rule, in the entire variable name, only underscore is accepted. No other character is accepted in the variable name. Not right side, left side. Right side, you can write anything. No restriction on the right side. Sir, earlier in the flow, while writing like this, for example, A underscore 1 is equal to 35. Instead of writing 35, you have in the flow you have written some minus. Is that okay? We can write like that. Absolutely, you can write, but it is not considered as text. Numeric means it has to be in the inverted commas. Non-numeric, anything should be in the inverted commas. Minus 3 is called as numerical data. 3 minus is not called as numerical data. So non-numerical data should be in the inverted commas. Is the point is clear? Now, as one of the student is asking in the chat box some question. Sir, what is the use of private variable? Whenever you want to store something you want to hide, in that case you are going to use the private variable. Okay. Yes, the person who has created the private variable, only he can access that one. So the person who has hide, only that person knows what he has hide. Others don't know. None of the person don't know. Only the person who has hide, only the person knows. Similarly, the person who is using the private variable, only that person knows that is private variable and he has used. Okay, others don't know that one. It is not visible publicly. These are all remaining variables are called as public variables, which is open to everyone. Okay, sir, in your mobile phone or in your system, have you hide anything? Nothing you have hide. Assume means everything you are open. Nothing is secret is there in my laptop or in my things or nothing. Everything is okay. For example, you are trying to hide something. Okay, sir, for that simply we can keep the password only now. Password will lock the entire system. It will lock the entire system. But I don't want to lock my entire system. Say for example, I want to give my friend laptop. But in my laptop, I am having some personal details. At the same time, I can't say that I can't give the laptop. But now what I have to do in this case? So what are the personal details I'm having that I'm going to hide? The folder, complete folder I will hide, or I will keep some kind of lock for that. If I keep the lock, he will get a doubt. Array, something what is there? If I hide means no question na. He will not only know that it is available, and he will not ask even any question also. Oh, what is there inside that? He will not get that curiosity. I will not need to explain anything also for that. Is that clear? So whenever you want to hide the value, go with the private variables. Sir, my requirement is no need of hiding anything, sir. Then always go with the private public variables only. Don't use private variable. It is not compulsory. It is not compulsory. Is the point is clear? Yes, exactly. Right? So whatever you have written, that is correct. So here, okay, sir, but I mean we are going to use that variable in our code. Then what is the use of hiding the value? See, sometimes though you are writing the code also, see in the code every person will not execute the entire code. For example, here I am executing line by line. For example, I am going to share you 500 lines of code. 500 lines of code once I share, you will simply click on this one and overall code you will use, but you will not check line by line. In the real time, whenever there is a programs are going on, programs runs in the real time world, the entire program will be executed, not with the line by line, and they'll not check with respect to like this. So now, for example, this is the programs. Okay, these are the lines. Entire program has to be executed. Now, what I'm going to do? Just simply I'm going to click on the run file, and the entire all the things will be run. Now, in that this is also run, but this is not available. It will run, but it will not be available. Is the point is clear? Now, next one is, so a underscore other than underscore, for example, if you are using a space 1 is equal to 19, you are trying, it is going to throw the error, because in the variable name we cannot use the space, we cannot use the dot, we cannot use the we cannot use with respect to any other symbol other than underscore also. It is going to throw the syntax errors. Right? Now, next one is A1. A1 is okay. What is the first character? Alphabet. Done. Any special characters are there? No. Alphabet followed by numeric. 100% okay. A1 is equal to 92. 100% okay. Absolutely not a problem. It will work. Sir, 1A? 1A is equal to 45. Can it will work? No. It will throw the error because it is starting with the numerical value. As per the rule, we told that it has to start either with the alphabet or underscore. Otherwise, it will throw the error. Sir, after underscore, for example, if I'm using after underscore and then I'm writing the 1A or something. After that, I'm writing 1. Second character, I'm not focusing. I'm focusing only on the first character. First character only should be with respect to alphabet or underscore. Second character, third character, everything is your choice. In that entire overall variable, no special character other than underscore, no special character should be there. And underscore 1A is equal to 98. This is also working. Absolutely, it is also working. Is the points are clear? Everything is clear now? So only special character underscore, it cannot start with the number and it contains alphanumeric. So in the entire variable name, alphabet should be there, numeric should be there. If any other than alphabet and numeric, only underscore should be there. Special character is only underscore. And case sensitive. And next one is, these are the reserved words. Reserved words cannot be used in the variable name. So what is these reserved words? There are some reserved words are there in the Python. These reserved words we cannot use. Now, sir, what is this reserved words only? Next further classes. If I explain all the reserved words one by one, each of them, Python is completed. Understanding only those reserved words only Python. What is the importance of each and every word and what is the purpose of that? Now, sir, should I by heart those reserved words? Infinite number of words are there. A1, A2, A1, A1, A2. Like this, you can use infinite number of words. Why we have to use that words only? Why to remember like that? That is point number 1. Second one, Whenever there is a reservoir, it will convert to different color. Can you see here? Blue color. Earlier, whatever the variable names are there, in which color the variable names are there? Black color. Now suddenly you got the blue color. For example, if I add one more S, what is converted? Black color. So it is not a, it is a normal word. Whichever is in the blue color, that particular word is only called as reservoir. That reservoir don't use as a variable name. Whichever is turning to blue color in spider, don't use as a variable name. Okay. So for example, cap T, okay, caps lock T R U E. It is turning to a different color. Now the same thing I'm using with a small t. Whether it is in different color? No, it is a normal black color. So whichever is in the black color, continue with the same. Whichever color changes, don't use as a variable name. Simple. Infinite number of words are there. In that, why these words only? Don't think like that. Okay. Now true is equal to 50, and this is also okay. But if I use the same caps lock TRUE, this one, and if I write this one is equal to 51, it is going to throw the error, that syntax error. You are not following as per the rule. Because caps lock TRUE comes under Boolean value. I already told you Boolean. To caps lock TRUE and caps lock FALSC, these both comes under Boolean. Sir, you are saying Boolean, okay. Now where is that Boolean, sir? Use the right side. For example, I am writing here Z is equal to caps lock TRUE on the right side. I told you right side, either numerical data should be there, or Boolean should be there, or string should be there. No, it is not numerical data. It is text only. Now text should be inverted commas or not inverted commas, means it comes under Boolean. So no need of inverted commas. For Boolean, no need of inverted commas. So now if you execute like this, can you see here Z is equal to true, which is a Boolean data type. And I'm going to consider one more. X is equal to caps lock FALSE, which is false. That is also Boolean data type. Only these two comes under Boolean. Sir, for example, I'm using the Y is equal to TRUE. Right side TRUE. Right side, whatever the TRUE you are using, the right side one should be in the non-numerical data. Non-numerical data means it has to be in the inverted commas. Now, once you click on the inverted commas, it is going to create as a string. Sir, why it is showing 4? 4 means 4 characters. The size of the string is nothing but number of characters in the string. Number of characters. So 4 characters are there. So it is going to show you 4 size. Is the points are clear? So this is variable names, and we are going to assign the values in this way. Everything is clear? Now, sir, next one. Till now we have executed only with the single variable. How to assign the single variable. Now I want to assign the multiple variables at a time. For that, what we are going to do? Before discussing that one, already in the small a, what is there in the small a? 10. Small a is equal to 10. Now I am writing a is equal to 20 and I am executing. Now it is going to change to 20. Earlier it is 10, now it is 20. So in the Python, latest value will be stored, old value will be deleted. So the moment you write here 10 with a, it is going to create a new value with 20 and the old one will be deleted. Sir, why old one will be deleted, sir? That one also I required. Now 10 also I want. What I have to do? 10 is not available now. 10 is deleted. No, sir, that one should be available. This one also should be available. A is equal to that is available. This is available. Assume, let's take an example. Now you are asking a plus 100. Which a it has to consider? If both are available, which a it has to consider? Or if you ask print a, you are asking to print what is inside the a means, which a it has to print? So if both are saved means it is going to lead to the confusion. So that is the reason always it will store the latest one. For example, you are doing the backup. In your mobile phone, you are doing some backup. And what are the backup you are doing? Latest backup will be stored or all the backups will be stored? Latest one. No, sir, I want the multiple backups means if that facility is available as per the date, choose the date and they have given the facility means for each backup, they are assigning separate variable and they are storing that one. as per the date wise. They are storing separately as per the date wise. Whenever you want to recover, it is showing that these are the multiple backups are available, which backup you want to do. For example, in your mobile phone, multiple backup option is not available. Then what is going to have? Only one backup, that is called as latest one. Is the point is clear? It's all depends on the applications as per your requirements. But for example, I want the 10 hours I required, 20 hours I required, 30 hours I required. Means for example, 10 value is there. This already I have stored in the A. Now 20, that one also I want to store in the A only. 30, that one also I want to store in the A only. That is not possible. Instead of storing in the same variable, assign the multiple variables. So how I'm going to assign the multiple? Here, A is equal to 10. That is first backup. My first backup will be stored in the separate variable name as per the date wise. My second backup will be stored in the second variable name, a different variable name. My third backup will be stored in the third variable name. 3 different variables it is selecting in the backend. Okay, it is not going to store in the single variable. It is going to create the multiple variables and it is going to store, and each variable name is selected based on the date wise. Right? Now, so here I'm executing 3 of them at a time. How to execute 3 lines at a time is select 3 lines and click on this and 3 lines will be executed. So A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, C 30. So this is option number 1. So here in this example, what I have told you is in Python, latest value will be stored. In this example, I told you latest value is stored in the variable. Okay, here I'm saying the how to assign the multiple variables. How to assign multiple variables at a time. So this is one way. Assigning the multiple variables at a time is one way. Shortcut also we are having called as A comma B comma C is equal to like 10 comma 20 comma 30. One or this one both are same. You can write like this. Okay, and it will be executed and you are going to get A10, B20, C30. Sir, earlier also A10, B20, C30 only now, sir. How I can know whether it is new values or old values? 1 minute. Let's try with the another one. 40, 50, 60. Now what is the A value means 40, B value is 50, C value is 60. Can you see now? Now for this is called as multiple variable assignment. Assignment means assigning. You are assigning the value. Inside the object. And this will be done only the is equal to. Without is equal to, we cannot do the assignment. Assignment you have to do means we have to use the assignment operator, which is called as equal to. Without using the equal to, assigning will not be completed. It cannot be done. Okay. Sir, simply I'm writing here 40. Okay. Not 40, 400. I'm writing 400. And I'm printing the, I'm executing this one. Sir, 400 is printed now. 400 is printed, but it is not stored now. It is printed. It is not stored. So if you want to store 100%, you have to use assignment operator and you have to assign to a variable name, some variable name like E is equal to something like this. Is the point is clear? Now, sir, in the multiple variable assignment, if I take A comma B is equal to 40, 50, 60, means left side 2 values, right side 3 values are there. 2 variable names, right side 3. It will throw the error. It will say that it is not possible. Sir, according to me, A is equal to 40 and 50. It has to store first 2 values, 40 and 50 in A. Second value 60 should be stored in the B. That is my requirement. So 40 and 50 should be stored in the A means tuple, as a tuple. Advanced data type tuple. 60 should be stored in the B. That is my requirement. You are thinking like that, but how Python will know that one? Maybe A you are having 40 only, B only 50 and 60. How Python knows that one? So clearly you have to mention these two comes under one category. 40 and 50 comes under one category. 60 is considered one category. Now A is equal to 40 and 50, C is equal to 60. So A is equal to 40 and 50, C is equal to 60. Is the point is clear? If you don't write like this, if you write only two variable names on the left side and right side you are writing multiple values like 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, like this, if you write, simply it will throw the error. Left side two variables are there means right side also two values only should be there. How many variables are there on the left side? That many number of variables should be on the right side. That many number of values should be on the right side. Sir, for example, single variable, but right side I'm having 40, 50, 60, 70, all these things. Variable is single only, single variable, but I'm having the multiple values on the right side. Is that possible? Yes, that is possible. So then it is going to use the tuple. So point to be noted here is when you are having a single variable, okay. So when you are having with a single variable, for single variable, I'm writing as a comment. For single variable, we can assign single value or multiple values. For single variable, we can assign single value or multiple values for single variable. For single variable, we can do this. Okay. Now, whereas for multiple variables, when you are having the multiple variables, in that case, for multiple variables, then how many number of variables are there? Number of variables should be equal to number of values. In the case of multiple variables, number of variables should be equal to number of values. That is the condition. For single variable, you can have single value or multiple values, but when you are using the for multiple variables, left side how many the variable names are there, right side that many number of values should be there. Then only the multiple variable assignment will work. Now, next, one of the student is asking one more question. Sir, how a variable can, how can variable now can hold two values? That is print 100 plus a. Won't it work here, right? Exactly. So for example, a is equal to, already you are having the multiple values in the a. Now you are asking a plus 100. It will throw the error. This concept is applicable on the int. So this can be done on the int, not on the tuple. Okay. Now, sir, but for example, I want to apply for each and every value, it has to add 100. For every value, it has to add 100. Or for 50, it has to add 100. Only for 50, it has to add 100. So then you are going to select a of 1 plus 50 plus 100. Then that will be added. This you will understand in the further. Only single one you want to do means like this. For everything you want to do means for loop. Like that we can do. When you are having the multiple values cannot be assigned with this directly. We cannot do that one. In that case, we have to go with the different concepts. Right? Is the points are clear, everyone? So this example comes under multiple variable assignment concept. Is that clear, everyone? So I have explained for you the how to assign a single variable, how to assign the multiple variables, and in the variables, the latest value is stored. Three concepts are completed. Now, fourth concept we are going to discuss is how to delete a variable. How to delete a object. Variable means here object, which stores the value. I am going to delete a variable. How to delete a single variable. How to delete a single variable. At the same time, how I can delete a multiple variables. How to delete multiple variables. How to delete a single variable. How to delete multiple variables. Sir, I want to delete a single variable. For example, if I'm going back or I'm going to assign here like this. Let us take an example. A is equal to 55. I have assigned A is equal to 55. Now in the A, what is that? 55. Now I want to delete this one. So basically it has created one object 55 and it has given the A. Now I want to delete. Simply if I come and do the backspace like this, variable is deleted. 55 is deleted. No. You are deleting the code. You are not deleting the variable. You are deleting the code. You are modifying the code. Okay, you are doing some modification in the code, but not inside that. Right? Now, how to delete then? Here we are going to use the keyword. One of the keyword is there, del, D-E-L. Earlier I told you that reservoirs are there. Understanding all these reservoirs only is Python. Na? In that one of them is del. What is this del? What is going to do means it is going to delete the variable. So del space a. If you want to delete a single variable, I'm going to write here a. And if I execute, so a is deleted. Can you see? Sir, I want to delete in terms of true. That is this variable true, which is having the 50 value. Del true. So now this variable, if any variable like that is there, it will delete. Now, for example, I'm going to try to delete the del d. Whether d is available here in this entire things, d is available? No. Though it is not available also, still you are trying to delete, it will throw the error called as name error. First d only not there. Error name is called as name error. Name error means with that name no object. The meaning of name error is with that name no object is there. No object or no variable. That is the meaning of name error. Okay. Next one is how to delete the multiple variables at a time. Very simple. Del I want to delete the x and y. These both of them I want to delete. X comma y. Here you are writing single variable means single variable will be deleted. Multiple variables means just you have to use the comma. Multiple means more than one. Not only 2, 3, 4, 5. How many variables you want? For example, I want to delete x, y and also z. Three things. X, y, z. Three of them I want to delete. X comma y comma z. Execute. So three of them are deleted. Is the points are clear? So like this, we are going to delete the variables. If you are not interested, we are going to delete them. It is not compulsory to delete. If you are not interested only, if not required, that we are going to delete. If it is required, why we have to delete? We'll keep that one. Is the points are clear? So that is the how to delete a single variable and how to delete the multiple variables. And this is the concept related to variables. If anyone having any questions, you can ask. This is the concept related to variables. So in the variables, we have discussed what are the things we have created here means first variables. Heading is variables and what are the things we have covered in the variables. So first we have understood what is variable. Variable means which is used to store the value in the memory. And second one we have seen the rules of naming a variable. Not only a variable, rules for variable name, rules for function name, rules for library name, rules for anything is same. Wherever the word names comes, rule is same. Name. Okay. Whether it is a variable name, function name, class name, object name, whatever it is. Name is rule is fixed. So we have seen the rules. And after seeing the rules, we have seen the how to assign the variables, variable assignment. In the variable assignment, we have covered the single variable assignment. Means using a single variable and single value, how we are going to assign. This is completed. And next we have covered the multiple variable assignment. And from there we have moved on to the after assigning how to delete the variables. Delete the variables. Okay, where again single variable deletion, multiple variable deletion, deletion of single variable and deletion of multiple variables. Right? So these are the things which we have covered in the today's class, deletion of multiple variables. right? And also we have discussed latest value will be stored in the variable, right? Now, next concept, we are going to move on to the output, output in Python, how to see the output in Python. Now, so here you are having this option called as variable explorer, which is in the help window, and you are seeing the variables and everything is clear. For example, you can sit. Uh, then we have to check the lines of code only. Directly we can't write any program to check whether the private variables or list of variables, what are the variables are assigned, and for example, they have given you 500 lines of code. In that, how many variables they have used? In each variable, what value they have assigned? We don't know anything. So we have to go through the lines of code. All the lines of code we have to see one by one, step by step. Right? Done. Next, still any questions, guys? Uh, anyone has any questions? No. Now coming to a next point called as output. Now the point is output. So for example, here in the spider, we are able to see the what are the variables are available and what are the values are available inside this. It is visible here. But for example, it is not having that facility. Assume this one is not there. The tab is not there. Like in other IDEs, like Jupyter Notebook or PyCharm or even your Python command prompt, wherever it is, that facility is not available. Then what is there inside that variable? How you can know? For example, in this, one of the variable is A1. Now, what is there inside the A1? How we can know is by using the print. So we have to use the print. So print of A1. Print of A1. So when we are using the print of A1, so it is going to give me what is the value available inside that. So output in Python is given by print function. Sir, how I can know print is a function? It is a keyword. Again, for example, keywords are there, functions are there. How I can know this one means if only print is there, after print you are giving the gap and you are writing something, then it is a keyword. After the print you are adding the brackets like this, then it is a function. Brackets are there means function. Without brackets you are using that one means it is called as keyword. Okay, whichever is having the brackets, everything is a function. Okay, so output in Python, what are the output you are going to have in Python? This output in Python will be given by, okay, using the print function. Okay, now how we are going to do the print function in terms of how we are going to get the print function. So print, we are going to print a single value. We can print a single value. If you want to print directly the value without storing the object, without storing that one in the object, you can directly print. Similarly, you can print a multiple values. You can print multiple values without storing them. And similarly, you can print a single variable. And you can print the multiple variables. You can print multiple variables. And you can print the combination of value and variable, any combination of values and variables. So you are going to have the print of a single value, print of a multiple values, print of a single variable and multiple variables. Like this we can print multiple things. It is a combination. You can use as per your choice. Now, first I am going to start with the print. So for the example, I'm going to take again a new file separately where I'm going to start completely with the print. And what are the variables I'm having here? Everything, all the variables I'm going to clear. And this one also I'm going to clear. Okay. Now, so just here variables I have not cleared. So just if you want to clear the variables, either you can use here In the spider, advantage is there. Directly you can go to this and click on the remove, and the variable also will be removed. This facility is only available in the spider. Tell is applicable for all of them. This additional facility is available only in the spider. Directly you can go to this and just you can remove like this. Right? Now, coming to the, sir, advantage is no, sir. Spider is nice, no, sir. Everything is facilities are there and right side values are there. Data type is printing. Everything is there, no, sir. Then let us continue in the spider only. So some advantages are there with the spider. Some advantages are with the Jupyter Notebook. And if you compare, more number of advantages are there with the Jupyter Notebook. Because we can write the notes and we can see the output, and based on that output, next line of code will be decided. In data science field, what are the codes we are going to write? What are the programs we are going to write? It depends on the previous one. For example, today I am going to explain these concepts. It is completely from the base level. Who already knows the some kind of Python, they'll think that this is very slow, a very basic level we are explaining or something, they'll think. Okay, who is already familiar with the Python? Who is not familiar with the Python, they'll think that we are understanding everything clearly, step by step. Right? Now, two things are there. Now, in this class, more number of students who are already familiar with the Python, assume, or entire batch is familiar with the Python. Should I explain these concepts today? No need. For example, if I go to a company for any kind of advanced things, like I want to deliver some kind of lectures on the Python with the advanced things. Now there I am going to explain all these things for them because they are already familiar with. So here my decision is dependent on what? Data. So in front of me, what are the students are sitting? Based on that, it will be dependent. In the data science, every step will be decided based on the previous step output. First, you have to take the output of that one. First, you have to analyze that one, and then you have to decide what you have to do the next one. There is no fixed pattern of code. In data analytics or data science, there is no fixed pattern. Why data science or data analytics, they are considered as the one of the difficult subjects. Some people will say that this is one of the difficult subject. Data analytics or data science, whatever it is. They say it is difficult. The reason behind this, why they say this one as a difficult means, the simple reason, it is a interconnected subject, interlinked subject, means one of them are connected to each other. Second, this is one reason. Second, where you should have complete knowledge on that. Apart from that, what are the techniques and what are the things we are going to use? It differs from data set to data set. So there is simply to say no fixed code is available. Only this one we have to do. First one this one, second one is this one. If it is not this one, if it is not this one, there is no fixed code like that. If everything is fixed, the person will not be fixed. Then automatically automation will come into picture. The moment where the fixed things are more, automation will be more. Where the fixed things are not there, their automation will not be available. Simple point. Okay. So since there is no fixed code, it differs from data to data. Data to data. It differs. So that is the reason it is considered as the difficult one. If I tell this is the fixed code, first you do like this, second you do like this, third you do like this, after this you do like this. If I say for what are the data set you receive, do like this only if I say, then it is called as easy subject because we don't need to use our much brain. Where we have to use more amount of brain, that is difficult. Where we have to use less amount of brain, it is easy. Right? Any games, if you want to play any game where the more brain power we required, we call it as difficult game. Brain power not required means it is an easy game. Right? So that is the reason. Second one is interlinked subject. Interlinked means once we understand today's class only, tomorrow we'll understand. For example, one of the student has missed today's class. Tomorrow he is trying to sit in our class. He will not understand anything. But without understanding also, he will shake the head like this. Something he is understanding, he will shake the head. Starting only, he will bluff himself and by lying. Without understanding also, he will do like this. First, slightly he will understand. Slowly. Okay. And whatever today's class, whoever has attended, for those students tomorrow. For example, okay, you attend every day after the class, I am asking you to practice. For next 10 days from now, okay, countdown starts from today. For next 10 days, don't open the book after the class. Just listen to whatever I'm discussing in the class. Just listen that. After the class, please don't open the book. 11th day, you sit in my class. For you, Kannada movie will be there. Whatever I'm speaking, it will be like Kannada. Something you are understanding, but nothing you'll understand. After 10 days, like in the same pattern, you continue for remaining 10 days also. Means for next 20 days, you don't open the book. Just come to the class, write the running notes, close the book, again go to home. Next day morning only you open the book. Till that, don't open. Like that you do for 20 days. Directly Korea movie only. This time. If you want to give a try, try. For me, no problem. Okay? You will see, but you will not understand anything. Picture only will see. In the class, we'll see the board only, but brain will not work, hand will not work, nothing will work. Eyes only will work. When you are seeing the Korea movie without knowing the Korea, which one will work in our body? Only eyes. And we have to see others. Others are laughing means this is a joke. We have to also laugh. Others are very serious means we should be also very serious. It is a serious scene. We have to feel, but we don't know anything. So it is an interconnected subject. If you miss any one of the class in between also, next class will be difficult. That is the reason it is called as difficult subject. Most of the students, they if I say the course is of 3 months or 3.5 months, first initially 1 week, 10 days, they'll come systematically. Slowly they'll start keeping the absence. In between, they'll disconnect from the subject. Once they disconnect from the subject, now subject becomes difficult. Now what is the solution? Solution is this one. For interconnection, solution is attend every day. That is the solution, this one. Attend every day. So if you attend every day, 100% easier subject. I'm not that much of sincere student service. This is not the subject for you. Don't waste your valuable time. Okay. And there is no fixed core. Then what is the solution for this? When there is no fixed core, we have to understand all different types of concepts, and finally we have to apply. So apply means we have to practice every day. So attend every day, and also practice every day. 100% you will feel this one as easy subject. Otherwise you will feel difficult subject only. I am only saying that one. If you are not sincere and you are not going to come everyday classes or something due to that, any reason, sir, my hometown, my father has asked me to come, sir. What are the reason? Don't tell me the reason. Have you attended the class or not attended the class? Yes or no? Yes means okay, no means no job. Simple point. Is the points are clear for everyone? And as I've told you, today is going to be the last day, and you are going to get for fees payment for your fees and registration. Okay, today is the last date, and who are attending from last days, for you, this is the last date for your fees and registration. And once your fees and registration are completed, receive the Google Classroom invitation. And in the Google Classroom, I'm going to add the notes. Okay, whoever has received the Google Classroom, just check your Google Classroom. In that drive is available. Okay, done. Yes, as one of the student is saying that, Fatima, sir, in the Google Classroom, I am unable to see the notes in the Google Classroom. And I paid the videos amount also, and today I faced the problem to open the link. I missed 10 minutes of class where I messaged this one. So here you have received that one admin number, right? To whom you have contacted the admin, who has shared you the Google Classroom link, that person only admin. Whoever is going to see your fees receipt and who is going to give your Google Class access, that person only called as admin, and he is responsible for everything. What are the problems you are facing at Naresh IT other than subject? You have to ask that question, that person. Okay. So just once you connect with the admin, that too, see, 9 o'clock class means most of the students who has paid the course fees or something, and to receive the Google Classroom invitation or classroom link, when they'll message, 5 minutes to 9. before 5 minutes or exactly at the 9. At that time they will message. Instead of that, they can even message at today only na, and they can collect the Google Classroom invitation and they can receive the classroom link and everything by today evening, or for example, you are paying tomorrow morning. You can come half an hour before na. Exactly at the class time they will come. Exactly at the class time they want to pay. Exactly at the class time they want to receive everything. Like that, one person means okay. At a time 100%, in 1 minute only 100%, how it will be solved? Apply the logic. At the same time of 9 o'clock, for how many people they are going to share the link? For how many people they will share the Google Classroom invitation exactly at 9 o'clock? Multiple people will be connected now. At a time, multiple people are connected. What we get when you are trying to call and multiple people are getting connected to the same number, what we get? Engage only, right? Same thing. So now after the class, now admin is free. After 10:30, admin will be free. From 10:30 to evening 6, admin will be free. Just connect to admin now and collect all your data. Pay the fees during this time, 10:30 to 6, and collect freely. Why you have to do everything in the exactly at 9 o'clock or 9:05 or 9:10? No sir, today I'm not paying the fees or something reason due to that. Tomorrow morning exactly at tomorrow I want to pay sir. Tomorrow morning I'll bring the fee. I want to pay something. Assume. Let us take an example. Then you do half an hour or 1 hour before only. Exactly 9 o'clock only is the any muhurtam is there for that. Nothing na. So exactly at 9 o'clock to 9:15, the admin will be continuation will be busy. Just understand the scenario. Because multiple students comes at a time means the obviously other person will be in the busy mode only. So make sure that in the free time you are connecting to the admin or you are connecting to everyone. Then everyone will resolve your problems. Is the point is clear? Now after the class 10:30 onwards to evening 6 o'clock, you pay the fees and collect the Google Classroom and collect the link. Why the admin will not respond for you? Let us see. You are connecting exactly at that time. That is the difficulty. Is the point is clear now? So we'll continue in the tomorrow's class with the output and remaining topics, that is data types. In tomorrow's class, we'll start with the output and data types. And if anyone having any questions, please, yeah, once please connect with the admin. Admin number was shared to you. I assume that everyone are having the admin number. Online students, your admin is Arif and his number is this one. Online students, this is for online students only. Offline students, your admin is outside. And you can collect all the details from the admin now. And in the Google Classroom, till now a notes was not uploaded. None of the notes was uploaded and it will be uploaded in another 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes it will be uploaded. Check your classroom after 5 minutes. Till now nothing was uploaded. In next 5 minutes you will receive the Google Drive link. It will be available in just 5 minutes. Is the points are clear? Done. Ray is asking the admin of data science course. So for data science course admin number, just give me 1 minute. Others you can leave. If you're not having any questions, you can leave. Yeah. So today's this is the admin number. Admin number for data science. Admin number for data science. This is not for data analytics. Whatever I have shared on the chat box, that is for data science.